Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode of the Third Room podcast. We as in myself, Tristan Cooper, and
me, Cody Joyner,
the cohort there. We're going to be doing a podcast. We're going to try our best to do once a week.
At least 30 minutes.
Yeah, 30-minute episode or so, maybe longer, probably not shorter if we can help it. We're just going to be talking a lot of shit, basically. All right, man, so we got Tucker in the building. You're about to know Tucker very well. If you don't, Tucker Bailey. He's from Hartford. I stole what he was going to say.
That's fine.
So the man himself, he hit us up, and he noticed that my shitty producing skills are on the Slack bus, and we mentioned about me editing the video and all that stuff, and he hit us up and was like, "Yo, I could do some stuff." And shit, the man's in the seat. He's here now. It's a thing. He's gonna be our full-time producer of the show.
If you have any problems, take it up with him.
Yeah, you just hit him up.
I am responsible now.
Full responsibility on Tucker. Yeah, man, we need to address the empty third seat over there for sure. It's just they're waiting for a full-time occupant.
Yeah, it's just like a waste of space right now. We definitely need a third person that kind of,
Yeah, and I feel like
right in, fits perfect.
I feel like maybe one day something will just land right in our lap. Welcome back.
Well, it's official now.
And I'm here.
The third seat is permanent at this time.
The one and only Christian.
It's good to be here. It's good to be here.
Old Duckett's in the building, son.
In the flesh.
So we have big news. We have a new producer here at the Third Room podcast on Apple and Spotify.
Ooh, I like that.
Kent Cox himself is in the building.
Yeah! Love Kent.
Love him. So he's going to be producing this show from now on. And
Joyner, you did say it was old people.
What else? Do you not have anything better to do?
But think about it. You're old. You don't want to spend all day.
Go to your
the
dialysis
rest of
treatment.
your life.
Let me just say this. I have made my decision, but I just want to be completely upfront and honest that I would rather eat cheese grits out of a hooker's ass than do either one of those.
I like it. I like
being honest.
Like generations, they don't get it.
They don't get it.
They don't get it.
People don't get it.
Yeah, they don't get it at all.
In the middle of the shower.
I waffle stomped it down the drain.
Waffle stomp! What in the
You sick fuck. you nasty, you soft served shit down the drain. You sick ass.
Sometimes it's not soft serve. That's why I call it a waffle stomp.
Oh.
And then I'm like, I'm real sorry, Mom. I know you're disappointed. She just looks at me and she says, that'll be $18.50.
That's funny.
I've thrown knives.
Oh,
shit! Cut my own
I have to cut her food.
Yeah.
We do appreciate. I can't talk. Words are hard. Appreciate you guys listening.
It's the Third Room.
I'm sweating.
Well, I graduated from the same high school as these two fucks.
God, this is a shit show today.
Tristan can't hold still.
If you haven't seen that movie, fuck you.
People don't get it.
We got to do with your average broke method around here. That's about it. Same thing as a Philly fan almost.
Fuck Houston, Texas. Welcome to the first episode of the Third Room podcast.
We're back. Thank you for tuning in to the Third Room podcast.
Shoo!
Welcome back to the Third Room podcast.
Another edition of the Third Room podcast.
Welcome back.
We are back. Episode. I lose count every time. Tristan gets to
16?
remind me. So 16. That's what I thought. I thought it was 16. I thought you told me.
We're back.
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 We're back.
We back.
And I'm semi-famous.
I'm so sorry to ring your ears with that. We're back. Welcome back.
The coronavirus has hit.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Episode 10.
No.
And we're back.
We are back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and we welcome you back
What's up?
to another episode of the Third Room.
If you've gotten this far, we thank you for listening. I don't know how you've gotten this far, but we appreciate it.
Emergency episode coming at you live. Like I said before, I am Cody Joyner.
No, dude, you gotta stop. You gotta stop that. I'm way
Does
better.
it throw you off?
I'm way better looking. No, it throws me off a little bit, but I'm way better looking than you are.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Third Room.
As we started. Hello.
Welcome back,
We
episode
back.
77. We're creeping up on 100.
Yeah,
We're
we're
gonna
getting
do something.
close. We're getting close.
We're gonna hang Christian up like by his underwear on something.
On the flagpole, baby.
Yeah,
Episode 79 of the Third Room
we're
podcast.
creeping up on 100.
You say
We're gonna say it every week, I guess.
Every week till we get there, baby.
I was thinking of that as I pulled in. I was like, I wonder if we say episode 79 and Cody goes, man, we're getting close to 100.
Is it not true though?
Think about it. How close are we to 100? Because if you make a 79 on assignment, you're kind of dumb.
I still miss 69.
Hey, you could get that rounded up to a B.
If we take a
Creeping up on 100.
Welcome back.
welcome to episode 80, which is almost 100.
Creeping up on it.
20 away.
Next week could be 19.
Episode almost 100.
Creeping up there.
91.
Episode
I
91.
feel like I've been saying that since like episode 70.
We're gonna do it again. Here
Welcome
we
to
go.
Third Room podcast.
Episode 92.
It looks the exact same as when before
Hey.
he hit start.
Hey,
What's up?
almost at 100.
Almost creeping up.
What are we gonna do once we pass 100 though?
God, who knows? Creeping up on 200.
Yeah, we gotta come up with something.
All right, cool.
Fire.
Welcome to episode 95.
Of the Third Room podcast. We are 5 away, boys.
Hey, almost there.
Almost.
We're creeping up on 100.
Welcome to the Third Room podcast, episode 99. We're there.
Almost 100.
Almost to 100.
Creeping up to it.
Can't say it.
Welcome back.
Guess what?
We're,
the-
fin-
We're at 100.
we're finally there.
100th time.
We're finally there.
Welcome to the Third Room podcast. Welcome back.
Guess what?
We're,
The-
fin-
We're at 100.
we're finally there.
100th time.
We're finally there.
Welcome to the Third Room podcast.
Oh, whoa! I got a limp dick.
You make some blood.
Hey, that thing went limp, but then it bounced back. Did you see that?
I immediately got hot. Just now.
It bounced back.
I still feel okay right now. Oh yeah, we got some fresh drip. 2010 AFC champs, the New
Jets.
York Jets, and then that's probably the only chance we're gonna have to own an AFC
No.
champ.
No, next year. Next year's the year.
Yeah, now that we're fans.
Now that
for
you're
sure.
fans, yeah.
Next year is the year.
This is mine, 'cause all right, so here it is.
We fucking made it.
We actually did.
Welcome to 100.
We can do 100.
Creeping up on 200.
We should have dressed up like old people, you know, they do in elementary school for your 100th day.
Hey, bro. We're halfway there to 200.
I love it. Creeping up on
Halfway there.
200.
I love it. My man already got a new one, new line ready.
Put it on the board.
A third of the way to 300.
Yeah, hell, I reckon we are.
Hey, we're a tenth of the way to 1,000.
Hey, I was working up to that.
I like
Working
it.
up to that. I was going to say a quarter to the way.
I can't
I
do
did
math, as
one-
was exposed last week.
1, 2, skip a few.
1, 2, skip a few, 99,
I still don't
250.
know where. It was awful. You trying to put the 4 on the end of it somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere it was going. The 4 was going in there if I had to take one off. I was going to say something, but now I can't remember. Oh, this is going to be.
Let's
Chiefing on that
not do
thing.
that.
This is going to be interesting.
Let's definitely not do that.
What was I
Empty.
going to say?
Calm down, old man.
I don't remember. We're going to say something.
You were going to say something.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was about. I
Is
said.
it-
I said.
Is it the big announcement?
Yeah, that's coming.
It is a
We'll
podcast.
just go with that. Yeah,
It is a podcast. We all say something. That's typically how it works. But
Holy shit, Joyner. Just go get back in the bed. We're gonna do a 100 sub giveaway. We're almost there. We're only 79 subs away. So we're gonna give away $100 to our subscribers. We're gonna look through when we get to 100. We'll just put all the names in a randomizer, and there
Blam.
you go. Somebody will win $100. You take your girl out to a real nice dinner like Red Lobster or something.
Golden Corral.
Yeah. You can get like 4 plates at Golden Corral.
Hey, bro,
McDonald's.
Hey, bro, Golden Corral's good, but you ever been in there and just looked around?
I mean, the only thing good at Golden Corral is the rolls.
Like it's kind of fire the fact you can just have whatever.
It's not like
Yeah, pay
Texas
$18
Roadhouse
and go
rolls,
get pizza, steak, and cheese fondue or some crap. But
Hey, you make that sound like a problem. The way you presented it was actually fire.
Yeah.
But
Not a bad move.
I know what you mean.
yeah,
CC's is definitely the way to go.
I remember what I was going to say now. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple or any of the other, if you're not listening on YouTube, the intro is going to be like probably 8 or 9 minutes long. We're at 7 right now. I'm still working on it, so it's going to be. I mean, it'd be fun to listen to. You don't have to see it. It's just it's a montage of like the beginning of the podcast to now. It's not in a chronological order at all.
We'll put a timestamp on it.
It's just thrown in, so you'll. It'd be cool to check out. So definitely go to YouTube. I've only been working my left nut off to try to get it done. So greatly appreciate your
Yeah,
feedback.
he only has one nut.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Just that one nut now. Lance Armstrong in it.
That's just Johnny when he
When he said that, I loved it.
he's like, "You're gonna be Lance Armstrong."
That shit was funny. I don't care who you are. We're gonna be doing top 4 episodes today in honor of our 100th episode. I guess we could break them down and get at it.
Can you
Who
go
wants-
first?
Yeah.
Episode 1.
Hey, that's tough.
Episode 1.
That's tough.
Episode 1 is my number 1. Don't say the P word.
Don't say the P word. It had to start somewhere.
That's exactly why it's my number 1. Very very first one not that we were experts by any means now, but I had absolutely no idea what we were doing.
The quality of this podcast is,
Skyrocketed.
I mean, probably 300% better.
Skyrocketed.
Had to put it on a.
if we're going by our stocks, it's like plus 11.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's fucking saying something.
That's
If we're
a
going
lot.
by Kent stocks here,
Ooh, oh no, don't do plus 11 was. Yeah, we'd be like Joe Rogan. Plus 11 for me. It'd be like plus 8 for me, I guess.
Me and Joe Rogan are basically buddies, but
yeah.
yeah, episode 1 you had to start somewhere. Because our problem was for the longest time we couldn't figure out a name.
Yeah.
It wasn't the fact we couldn't figure out how to talk. We couldn't figure out a name to like market it all. And so we were like, that's the reason it's the third room, because we were just like, at some point we just got to put something down on a piece of paper and say fuck it and roll.
Yeah, I had we were like, what did we tell each other? 5 names? Just come up with 5 names and then we'll just look through them.
Yeah.
And I had was it third room radio was one.
Yeah.
And then I wanted it to be Beer 30 with the boys so bad. I did.
I just thought the name was kind of long.
I was like, bro, make it Beer 30 with the boys. I love that name so much. And Jordan was just like, can't do it. So hey, if we can't
Can't
agree
do
on
it.
it,
It was
can't do
it was a little long. I like it, but it's a little long.
It was. I mean, I think we made the right choice.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's too late now.
Yeah, it's too late. We're
Who
fucking
gives-
way too deep into
Who
it.
gives if the title of the podcast is stopping you from listening, you can go fuck yourself.
So yeah, that's kind of how the name came up. Well, we think we've talked about it. Obviously, we talked about
Yeah.
it before, but this is going to be somebody's first time listening. So
Yeah, episode 1. Episode 1's
yeah, don't listen to it.
my number 1.
The audio quality was top notch.
You can go listen to that, and then come back and listen to this, and be like, "Holy shit!"
Who are these guys? It was like what 38 minutes long.
If that, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, our episodes are going to be about 30 minutes long or so. And they're about an hour and a half or
Well,
so.
we said we're
Well,
gonna
that
try
was
to do,
2 people, and then you had 2 more people,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you know, like at the beginning there, it was bleak, just beating your head against the wall, trying to figure out something to talk about between 2 people.
Yeah. Like you can only do so much, just going around and around.
Yeah,
And then like, it's easier to disagree with somebody when there's 4 people in a room than
Yeah.
it is with 2. You know,
It
like,
very-
it just
yes,
is.
Yes.
yes.
And to keep a conversation.
It was like that's what's so impressive about Bill Burr. He just does it himself.
yeah,
He
that's-
just like everybody else has like a producer to bounce it off of. He just goes on it himself. Not that it's bad. I can't listen to it without a conversation more because his is more or less just like
A
bitching me out.
rant.
Yeah, and they're good. It's just I can't sit there and do that. But yeah, whoever's
love it.
next? What's the rotation this time?
Can I couple my 1 and 2 together?
fuck yeah.
I
It's,
guess.
it's both the Halloween episodes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So the first one was because like we all came in excited and we had like so many topics and stuff. And the second one was because we were on YouTube this time and we all showed up in costumes and that was
Yeah.
just it was a
Solid.
good time.
Not the fact that that was gonna be my number 1, but I figured like if somebody didn't take it, I was gonna take it.
Yeah.
And then we did fuck up and not plug the mics in, but it was the funnest episode. To
It
record.
was
But
fun.
yeah,
it was fun.
It was a
Great.
fun one.
It was hella fun.
Yeah.
It's definitely
My
one of
leg
our,
is already.
it's one of
asleep.
our top-notch episodes, too. And
Yeah.
it, like, we fucked it in the smallest way.
Yep.
10 minutes left. Tristan's like,
My brother
oh,
Mike's not plugged
fuck. Or Mike-
They are.
Oh.
They are plugged in.
We lowered the lighting too on this episode. So
Yeah,
let,
we got a little bit more.
Ambiance.
let us
yeah.
know if you like this lighting or it just being
I
like the
love
sun.
this lighting.
I do. I
By
think
the
it's
way.
beautiful.
I think it's great. And it's not 100,000 degrees in here.
LED dildo back here, powering the light, so looks pretty sexy. With the Santa hat.
It's a power move.
You know, it's so dull a hamster could be, like, powering it.
Yeah.
it's like a hamster-powered fucking light. Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, after the Christmas is over, you can put the pink floral hat on top of it.
Catch
Oh
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. We're hoping
Cash
to do
man.
something different. We'll figure that out later. Anyway,
We're just improving every day, every week.
I love the Halloween. What you
Yes.
got?
My number 1, I don't know what episode it was. I didn't count it, but it was when we did the top 4 90s country songs. Because we sang every
I know,
song we
yeah.
named
The
out.
intro of that one had all the music in it too, and I loved it.
That
Yeah.
that episode was a good one.
It's
I love
different
that
for
one.
me because I like when I'm sitting there making the intros and stuff. I just get a whole ass vibe because I know like you probably don't listen to all of them,
No.
and I don't know if you do. I mean, can't you do? You have to sit there and listen through them, but it's like a lot different when you're on that side of it too. After we do it, because
Mhm.
like you have to see every little piece
Yes.
of it. And
I
it's,
love watching, like, I like going on YouTube and just watching every intro because you always add, like, 1 or 2 new
Yeah.
clips and it's always different. I like it.
I
So
love
that yeah, like when we did there was another episode where we had intros and stuff and I had to like find the intro clips from every song and mash that together and that
Yeah.
same kind of thing.
yeah, it's cool.
This last episode doing timestamps. Yeah, I just listened to the intro. Yeah,
Nice. What do you mean?
I was just listening. Yeah, I was like talking about listening to the intro, watching.
Oh,
the
yeah,
extra
yeah.
clips getting added.
It's fire. My number 4. Excuse me. My number 1.
Bottom to the top, baby.
Up to the top. My number 1's gonna be the when we did TV theme songs.
Yep.
That was my.
That's
I've
what
been
I was-
saying it since it happened. That was
Yeah.
my favorite episode because I had like 40 fucking songs.
I know,
listed
and I was
out.
like, what songs can I put at the intro and then at the outro?
right. I loved it so much. That was so fun.
Yeah.
I know one episode you hated. Last episode.
Which one? The last one we did?
Yeah, conspiracy theories.
Oh God. Yeah.
I like
Hey,
it.
hey, I know, and I knew you guys did. I don't have
That
to
was
like
very
it.
informative.
It was an educational podcast.
Did it have a player A, player B in it?
Yeah.
It did.
Oh, that had to be your least favorite episode.
fucking hate this segment.
I hate this fucking segment.
Hey, bro, I don't like top fours. How about that? No, I'm kidding.
Damn. We got a problem.
I don't like the very thing
I'm not
we base the
against
podcast.
player A, player B. I'm not. I just didn't get it. Like I didn't. I'm not. I
Oh,
hope.
I got what you're saying.
I hope we keep doing it. I'm not good at it, so I'm not. I don't have to enjoy it.
We got a cool new segment coming up, starting at episode 101.
Yeah,
So
you're gonna like it.
All right, bet.
Kent's all over it.
I love it.
I don't know what it is.
No, you don't. Nobody does. Me and Kent are the only two. I mean, I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Bet.
All right, is it my go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Episode my number 2 is episode 6 with Jonathan Berry
Damn, bro, my shit's
I
getting
wasn't.
done.
I wasn't there.
with
Oh,
Jay Berry
John, yeah, I put John Barry. It was so.
at the at my old apartment. It was it's a wild time.
It was. We had just went to Houston.
Yeah, we
and,
just got back from Houston a couple weeks after that.
Wait a second. That was after that. Jonathan came before he had surgery, right?
I thought he didn't because or he's been on twice, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, the second time was after the surgery, wasn't it?
I can't remember. Has he been on twice?
Yes.
I thought he's only been on one. It was both. I mean, whatever time he was on there was at your place. I just thought we went to Houston in January of 2020.
Yeah.
We started the podcast in 2020. So, yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was right after.
Yeah, it was like episode 2 or 3 we went to Houston.
Yeah.
So then right afterwards he came. That's right. When he got back
it
home
was a few weeks later. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Episode
because we were joking about what he did in the hotel.
yeah, absolutely.
Well, we didn't tell it on the podcast.
Damn, I hope he'll be more comfortable now.
There's
Next time he's here,
yeah,
he'll definitely talk
There was
about
45 minutes that we just never recorded of him being in the room.
it. Oh, I know.
we
And
was
we were
talking.
just having a great time.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a fun day.
We opened it up with him. What was he singing? He was singing something. I can't remember what song it was.
Oh, no. That was when he went to take a shit and came back.
Oh, yeah.
Because remember, I was like, this thing's about to go off the rail, and we were singing DX's theme song when we cut it back on. Go listen to episode 6. It is a fucking funny. It's probably one of the funnier ones. I mean, they're all funny because we're comedians here.
My first 3 are real early episodes, and then after that, it kind of. Go ahead. Whoever can't.
The next one would be Christian because I put my 1 and 2
Oh,
as like
yeah.
one thing.
Oh, okay.
It was my number 2 would be the episode 29, and we did Free Britney and the Washington Foreskins.
Which episode was that?
29.
29.
Yeah.
That was good because we had so many
feels-
ideas.
Because we
Like
had
it
multiple
was
names for
so
Washington.
long ago, bro.
Yeah.
I thought that was way sooner. That's crazy.
That was a long time ago.
When
Episode
I started
29.
going back through it, I was like,
That was
"Geez."
like 2 episodes after I started on here.
It doesn't feel like it's only been like 2 years. It doesn't feel like it's been 2 years.
No, I mean, we're right at it.
It feels like it's been like 4 years.
We're
to be
like
honest
3
with you.
weeks away.
But the reason that one's my number 2 is just because we were trying to name the Washington football
Yeah.
team, and then the Washington Foreskins came up,
I
and it was
love
the
that
greatest idea ever.
That was funny.
Imagine the logo. Just a
Uncir-
big old schlonker right there with
Uncircumcised.
With a hoodie.
We're gonna get Jesus.
there it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to do.
Schmegma.
Let me get this bad boy out.
All right.
Let it
My
breathe.
number 2 is that'll be 1850. Bloom when he was here the first
Yeah.
time. Bloom's first episode here, and he tells a story about his mother being his taxi driver when he was drunk while we were with him down at Panama City for spring break, and he gets dropped off, and she said that'll be 1850.
It was after he wrecked his
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it the shaggin' wagon? Or
The
was
Shaggin'
it-
Wagon,
yeah.
he destroyed a Dodge Charger.
And the Dodge Charger destroyed him, and they were both.
Drunk as hell.
And they were like, oh, you know what? We're just not gonna say
I'm
anything.
just gonna leave. Well, they didn't. The cops were there, but anyway, great episode.
The
Bloom,
legal process worked itself out, so like
Yeah.
we're not incriminating anybody.
Bloom's an all-time individual. He
Yeah.
just is.
Yes, solid.
Biggest fan contributor to the podcast.
Absolutely.
Nope. His girlfriend's probably the biggest. Bloom's second biggest right there.
Yeah.
She's all over it. She be commenting on the YouTube and stuff.
Yep.
She's all about it. So yeah,
Thank you.
That's my new bro.
Hugs and kisses.
Is it mine? My go?
Yep.
My number 3 is the Flip Hates Cheese episode.
Yeah.
Christopher
I
Robinson.
started to put that one in there.
I'm out of that.
You're
was
done?
All mine are gone.
I've got some honorable mentions here still.
I gotta look through episodes now.
Because one, it was a good interview. We got serious for a minute, and it was a good interview, and then went to immediately talking about waffle stomping.
Yeah.
So
He's just good at talking, so it was like a really,
Yeah.
it was good. It flowed really well.
now actually credit to Christopher. He's kind of what helped our sound quality come up by showing us
he
a
showed
lot of
us,
things.
and when we got the camera, we spent a good 45 minutes to an hour on the phone trying to figure it all out.
That episode's where he brought the mixer and was like, "Let me put you on something right here, on some XLR mics and this and that, and plug this in here." And he's a big reason that we've come a long way in just production in general.
So my number 3 is going to be episode 69 because
Nice.
it was just like 100. We kept like, hey, we're almost at episode 69. What are we going to do? And then we got there, and it happened to be the week after Tristan got married.
Yeah.
So we had so much to talk about.
Hopefully, episode 420 will be making money, and we can just all smoke weed on the podcast.
320 to go, baby.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Creeping up.
Yeah, we got to tell all the stories from that weekend, and that was fun.
Yeah. It was fire. Episode 69.
Episode 6,969. They're just gonna have an orgy going on in the podcast.
God.
We'll be dead by then.
Nah, we're good.
I'll just join her on today.
My number 3, and I was scrolling through episodes, so obviously to find this one, and it just stuck out. Episode 37, Poop, Alcohol, Football.
Oh, yeah.
That was
That's
a
what
fun
it's all
episode.
about.
That was a good
Because
one.
literally, that's all we talked about was shit, alcohol, and fucking football. And what else better?
That was close to my number 4. That's close.
And then the fucking caption was great. The title of it.
Yeah.
Poop, football, and alcohol.
Some of the quotes I was finding while I was going back and listening to episodes. At one point, we said titties. What was it? Titties, beer, sports, and C-section scars.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Because Christian had went to teasers.
Damn.
That was my turn.
Yep.
The third room turns 1. We were shit-faced. Me
Yeah.
and Jordan were drunk as shit.
I
was
figured
bad.
I didn't put that because I thought you guys would have it.
That was bad.
We had a good ass time.
I don't know if how the episode turned out.
I should send I have a Snapchat clip of us in here flickering the lights, and I'm hammered. I got like my tongue sticking out. I'm like, we were just
blaring.
They were just
the
banging.
show, blaring. The show goes on.
Yeah, we were just banging shots of Screwball.
A lot of people asked me after that. They were like, when you threw the Instagram clip up of that, and everybody was like, "What we all doing? Were y'all recording?" I'm like, "Yeah, don't go listen to it, please."
We were.
If
It was just me and you two.
Yeah, if you view me in any kind of good light, do not go listen to that episode.
we were hammered.
Yeah.
Good time. That was a good one. Loved it.
Episode my number 4 was episode 36. It was all remote. We had a bunch of scheduling conflicts like the couple weeks leading up to that. I went out to my truck with Kayla's laptop, plugged in my mic to her laptop, was at the lake, hotspotting off my phone.
Dedication, baby.
Then halfway through it, the laptop died. And so then I had to plug my phone in to my phone charger in the truck off of Discord, put my Bluetooth earbuds in, and record like that the rest
My
of the
man
way.
said blue teeth.
Did I say
Said the
Bluetooth?
blue- you said
Bluetooth.
I was just gonna skip over it. I love it.
I don't remember which episode number it was. I'll have to look back on that. But it might be one of our most quotable episodes, and it was our top 4 road trip items episode.
That was a good one.
That
That
what?
was a good one.
Because we use that one all the time.
Yeah, the pillow. That's when the
Fucking
pillow
pillow.
situation came up.
Pillow
Yeah.
and the glitter boys.
Soft.
Fucking glitter boys.
Soft.
Bro, the glitter boys were fire, bro. They were a good cover band. They were, man. Go look them up on YouTube.
I'll check them out.
Oh shit.
I'll check them out.
This looks like I got a fucking ring on the.
I
On the
thought the
camera.
same thing. I was like,
It's a Band-Aid. I just tore the skin off my knuckle this morning at work, so that was fun.
Friction from the heat.
Wrench slipped off. Just,
I hate to see it.
yeah.
Whose turn is it?
I think it's me. My last one. My number 4 was in episode 72 when we talked about dick jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
top 4
Dick
Yeah.
jokes. What's better than dick jokes?
Are we good? Does that wrap us up for everybody's
I
top 4?
got to do number
He's
4.
got
Oh yeah,
one
yeah.
more. He's got one
Yeah,
more.
because we're rotating this way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get there. You guys stole everything from my list. I mean, like, I had
You're
a few
welcome.
extras and it just
Well,
got yanked.
at least
Which
we-
is, hey, at least we all agree. Like we love.
We
those
know, yeah.
episodes.
How about every episode?
Yeah, top 4 chips, man, because I love chips.
Yeah, Tristan almost nutted when we came up with that top 4.
Yeah, I loved it. I don't remember. See, it was top 4 chips, Aaron Rodgers and Astro World. What a wild time. I don't remember that being some, exciting episode or anything, but I was zoned in because I like chips.
Yeah.
I'll do that for number 4.
One of my honorable.
This one's probably just should be number 4, episode 100. We ain't even done with it yet. And I love
Hey.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my honorable mentions is when we had Dylan in here.
Yeah.
That was a solid one.
Another one would be Skylar.
Oh,
That
honorable.
was another one of my. That was episode 46 with Skylar, 38 with Dylan. Both of those were good.
Yeah.
Honorable mention. It was the first podcast I listened to, and I was sitting there playing Call of Duty. It was the one with Zach. It's like the
Episode
second
2, yeah.
episode 2. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check this out.
The funniest thing about that one is we were supposed to record it a few days before that, but
we were drunk off margs.
well, Zach and Tristan both met me at the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, let's go eat Mexican, have a few margs, we'll come back and record. Well, my nose was stuffed up, or I had a headache or something, and I was like, Kayla, can you give me some medicine for it? She said, yeah. She tossed me a couple pills, took them. We went. Well, by the time we were eating Mexican food, and I couldn't keep my head hardly off the table.
We thought he was dying.
I slammed like 3 margaritas, and we got
Hell
back.
yeah.
We got back, and I sat on the couch, and I guess they tried to wake me up. I didn't move.
We sat there for an hour. We went back. He was like, we just went in the room and sat down and got everything ready. Joyner's just never came. And I was like, what's this motherfucker doing? So I walk out there. He's out on the couch. I mean, out like a light.
And they were upset.
Didn't
with
you
us.
sleep for like a long fucking
They were
period
upset.
of time?
Yeah, they were upset
like,
with me. And like
bro.
12 hours later, I woke up. Turns out, Kaylee gave me 2 Benadryl right before we went out to go drink.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And I was like,
Turns out she just
Drugged
did
your
that
ass.
somehow.
drugged me.
I got roofied. Sorry.
Yeah, no shit. We
One
were
of them told them, they were like, oh, yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I was like, bro, wake up. And he was like, no. I was like, what are you fucking doing? Like, Zach's going to leave. We're supposed to do this shit.
Yeah. Luckily, we got it in a couple days later, but
Yeah. I think it was the next day.
yeah, I got roofied pretty much. And so,
Shit was wild.
Number 82 was an honorable mention for me because it was that episode that we did nothing but shit talk Joyner because he was late for he wasn't gonna make it.
Oh, yeah.
After he was
One
late.
where Joyner quits the
Yeah,
pod.
we said he
Yeah.
quit, and everybody was like, "Oh, Joyner really quit."
oh yeah, because I got scheduled to work early.
Yeah.
Overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, R.I.P. I don't remember what episode it was, like number wise, but the last New Year's episode when I was talking about A&P school people, and you're like, you got so many friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's you got so many fucking friends? I'm glad you have friends.
That shit was funny.
It's probably like a lot of people like will tell me about like me telling stories about motherfuckers I went to school in Ozark with. Like Bloom was like, those are like some of the funniest.
They are.
funniest ones. There were some characters, bro. You could walk around that school with a microphone and just
Like
have
street talk.
you would have
Top-notch-
content every day.
top-notch content.
You would have content every fucking day.
You seen some shit up there.
Yeah.
I don't know what episode it started, but it was when Tristan started impersonating fucking Patrick Mahomes.
Yes. Kent, just real quick.
That was like in the 50s, I think.
Is the TV froze or is everything froze?
No, TV.
Okay, that's fine. I don't give a shit about that. I don't even need to see it really.
That's fine.
I don't care. As long as
Good
we can
catch.
see that list, I'm good.
Good catch.
Yeah.
You want me to try?
Nah, I ain't worried about it.
All right.
As long
Did
as
y'all see my socks?
I
Is that
did.
poop?
It's poop. It's a poop emoji.
Hey, big poop pod right here. Big poop podcast here with the shit socks. I like it.
Shit socks.
You got shit on your socks.
You got shit on your ass from when you sat in it.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did. That's okay. I shit on
Shit
myself
my
like 2
pants.
weeks ago. So. Yeah, the Bloom episode where I was talking about it. Remember that?
Yeah.
Because I was
You
like,
said it was a shark, but
I was
you
like, it's
shit all over
short, and y'all was like, no, I'm pretty sure you shit yourself. I was like, okay, I shit myself.
It took no convincing for him to.
No, he was like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess that makes more sense.
Fuck it, content.
That actually makes sense.
Hell
There
yeah.
is something solid.
I got a turd in there.
It was not solid either.
Oh, I thought another top 4, by the way.
What you got?
Pre-game songs, like not
yeah.
pre-game like drinking, but before like a football
Well,
game.
see,
Before.
I had that
But that was for a special guest.
Yes, I have that
Oh yeah, that's
I
right,
have a
that's
whole
right,
page
that's right.
ready for that shit if that ever happens.
Yeah, we talk.
If we gotta make it happen soon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to.
It's got to.
Soon.
Soon.
That wrap up our top 4s.
It does wrap up the top 4 brought to you by Southern Creek Clothing. Go to southerncreekclothing.com and use code 3RD for 20% off.
He sent us a Christmas card too.
He
shout
did.
out,
It's
shout
right
out,
there.
Landon.
Thank you. And he said he listens to the podcast every week, and we're his #1 podcast of 2021.
And it should be yours.
Go listen at Apple, Spotify, and now available on YouTube.
Or if they're listening, they know where to find it.
Like and subscribe wherever the fuck
Some
it's
commercial,
at on
bro.
my
Just
finger.
It's gonna clip it, make it a commercial. Speaking of,
Okay, let's go.
That actually worked out perfect.
That
That
was
was
funny.
perfect. That was perfect.
what the hell is Splatter Ball?
Okay.
Yeah, let's hear this.
So I don't know if you've seen this on TikTok, but it's like I don't know if it's the same guy, but I've ran across the similar videos a couple times on TikTok. They'll run into like their roommate's or not roommate, but like either a roommate's room or friend's apartment or dorm or whatever in college, and they got these splatter balls. I guess they're like little water ball beads. And they sound like they're like pop, 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 pop. Like
Oh, is it like a little gun?
it's like it's almost like a Nerf gun, but it takes these balls of water and shoots it at people.
Yeah.
And they'll just run in, just getting
Blasting.
people. And I was watching it, and he looked like he almost ran in the wrong motherfucker's room. Because it sounds obviously not near as loud, but it sounds similar to like gunfire.
Damn.
And he'd run in like if his friends were having a party or something, and obviously the door would be unlocked, so he'd run in, just start shooting motherfuckers, and they hop in the car and leave.
That's
I mean, straight up pulling up like they were like doing a hit on somebody. And I was sitting there, I couldn't help but think, I'm like, you running the wrong person's dorm, fucking with him with that splatter ball gun, because they put like a ski mask on and everything, like play it up.
Yeah.
So you running the wrong person's room with that splatter ball gun, and you gonna be splattered.
You dead.
I should let me see if I can find the video.
Yeah, it's like the little, you know what he's talking about though? The little ball, like Orbeez ball.
Yeah,
a
but
little
just
fucking squish. Like you put them
It's
in water and they
basically like
grow.
a miniature paintball.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt.
It's a water-based paint thing.
Gotcha. Didn't know about it. I'm
Here you go.
uncultured.
Here you go.
Okay, let's go.
It don't hurt though.
I'm sure it hurts.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, that's also at point blank, but yeah. I was hoping it would actually show the sound, but see, like
These guys customizing it.
these guys are like painting it and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But
This was like a hot thing for like a couple days.
yeah, but they're like running into their friends like
Yeah.
apartments and stuff. They're running to their apartment with their see like that, running my
That'll
shit,
get you fucked
running
up.
my shit like that. You running my shit like that, it might be over for you. But I can't find any of them that showing the audio. But it's like pop, 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 pop. And I'm like I said, I couldn't help but think like you, or if you're like, say you're the upstairs neighbor, and you see out your window,
Yeah.
a couple guys
Yeah, you think
roll
somebody
up.
just rolled in to rob you,
And they'll-
or somebody.
Yeah, they'll like pull up in the parking lot, leave the doors open, hop out, go running in, just open the damn door and just go to shooting, and then they'll run back out, hop in the car, and leave. And I'm
Pretty
like,
funny.
I'm gonna call
It's
the cops.
dangerous.
If I ever see that, I'm calling the cops. You know, like if I didn't know if it was a
Yeah.
spider ball gun. But yeah, I saw that and made an observation that somebody could lose their life to that.
Definitely put on my car. This is Splatter Ball.
You'd have to do something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't just roll up like it's a hit and then or a home invasion. But plus, it's alarming how many college kids leave their door just unlocked all the time.
All right.
But
I know when I was at Troy, my shit was locked up.
lock the fuck down.
Even when I went to sleep, my bedroom door was locked,
Yeah.
and I was in an apartment. I didn't fucks with it.
The thing is, though, you were in the apartment with the one guy you didn't know at all,
This is true.
and the other one being Justin. So
Justin would have had your back on anything. I can
Oh,
promise
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Even that time he fucked in my bed, so that's cool. While I was gone for Christmas break.
and his bed was 3 feet over.
Yeah, literally just the next room.
Yeah, was your
You know
more
what? That was the
comfortable?
final straw for me because we've always when we were at Troy.
That was the final straw.
That was it.
Fucking hate
This is when it
decision.
changed. We were like, we would hang out in my room, and I would lay in the bed or sit in the bed, whatever. He would sit at my desk, and we'd watch Netflix. And like if I didn't want to watch what he watched, I would just like go to damn sleep, and he would sit in there until he was done watching, and just go back to his room. I'm like. There was nights like when Lewis was staying, he would just come sit in the floor, like because there was nowhere else to sit. He would just sit in the floor and watch TV. I'm like, bro, you have a PlayStation. Just go in your room and watch TV if you want to. Like, what the fuck?
That was an odd combination, y'all been in together.
Yeah, it was.
I just
Me and Lewis dead ass shared an apartment, a apartment room.
our bedroom.
Yeah, we shared a bedroom for like a semester. My last semester at Troy, the spring semester, he was there 4 days a week. Every day. But yeah, anyway, he had them 8 o'clock classes. I did not. Anyway, back to the final straw thing. I was going for Christmas break. He tells, or I didn't know about this till after. I came home and I just had a vibe. I was like, "Did you fuck in my bed?" And he was like, "No." I was like, "That's bullshit, dude. I know you did."
lying.
He didn't say anything for a while, and I was like, "Bullshit. I know they did."
That was the
I know that. I know he did, man.
That is not my nut on that bed sheet.
I mean, it wasn't that obvious, but I just like had a feeling. I was like, I knew when I walked in my room, I was like, somebody's been in here. And I was like, were you in my room? He was like, I was watching Netflix. I was like, I can fix this. I went into his fucking PlayStation, downloaded Netflix, signed in. I said, here's your fucking shit. And to this day, when I log into Netflix, it says the Coopers and the Brocks. And he lives just as close now. He lives at the end of the road. And we're back home. So it's funny. But yeah, that's how we began sharing a Netflix.
It would be hilarious. You come home one day and he's on your couch watching Netflix on your TV.
And you know what's funny? I probably wouldn't think twice.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
It
too
wouldn't
surprising.
even be like that. I just, what's up, man?
Right.
Used to, like when I was
Special
working,
guest.
Justin Brock, and that's not a bad idea because he's smart. Motherfucker's smart.
He can talk though.
He can goddamn talk.
He'll make content.
I'm not against.
I'm not against it.
I'm not against it at all. I'm down. We'll hit him up.
He'll talk to you about your 401k.
He'll talk to you about anything you can imagine. I'm all for that. Anyway, where were Tejas?
Oh, I was. Do we want to skip that one?
Tio?
What's that? I can't see it. Oh yeah, favorite. It's not on there. Sorry. Favorite
I don't know.
lunchroom.
What was your favorite school lunch?
Like just one
Yeah,
specific?
your one favorite school lunch.
Probably the chicken tenders.
Pizza
Chicken
with the
tenders.
cheese.
So here, this was the whole. It was chicken tenders, butter beans, mashed potatoes, roll, and I think there was something else, but I can't remember. And then a
Baked
chocolate milk.
French bakes, or the baked French fries, whatever you want to call them. They were probably the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
They're always soggy.
The
and always
mashed
undercooked.
potatoes were so creamy you could slurp them through a straw.
Yeah, it was the.
They were
the
so good though with
instant-
the rolls. 'Cause
instant
the rolls
potatoes.
were bomb.
Oh, do you scoop them bitches up on a chicken tender?
My favorite was the hot wings.
The hot wings.
The hot wings
Hot
were-
I
wings-
didn't
hot
start
wings didn't
liking
miss.
those until senior year, bro. One day, somebody didn't eat theirs, and I was like, "Let me grab one of them." I was like, "Oh shit!" I went and bought 2 cups.
Yeah, hot wings didn't miss, bro.
But I always got fruit roll-ups every day after I ate.
Zach
I
would
got
buy
like 2 or 3
3
of them.
cups of them.
For the hot wings.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
3 cups of hot wings.
Pizza with a cheese crust.
Pizza with cheese.
See,
that was a good
The
one.
square ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was that was rare to get. I also like the triangle pizzas, like the one that
Yeah,
actually
they were,
looked like a pizza.
we didn't have a crust on
The
it.
breakfast.
No, it did
pizzas.
have a pizza. It did have a crust. It was that Big Daddy's or whatever that was like good
We
twice.
only had it like 2 times.
We were like, this is fucking awesome. Like,
There was
Remember-
posters.
Too fucking
You
bad.
remember when we did the survey on food and they just kept giving us a bunch of different food and we're like, pick what you like.
I remember that.
It was
Holy
early.
shit.
It was like 8th grade or 7th
Holy
grade. Probably
shit, I
6th grade
remember
even.
that.
Yeah.
No, it
Because
wasn't 6th grade because we were. Well,
Yeah,
I
it was
remember
probably
too.
7th grade.
So y'all had to be at least 7th or 8th then.
But before that, when they redesigned the lunchrooms, they like let us, do
Mm-hmm.
a survey on what we wanted. And then like 2 years later, when we were in middle school, they did
they did a survey on food. Like, pick which food you like. Like, here's 2 samples. Get them and see what you like.
And then they still didn't make them.
And yeah, it's not like they did what the fuck we wanted. So I mean, it would be unanimous, 100%. This piece. Oh well, you're getting the other one because it was 10 cents cheaper.
And they'd be like, "Oh well, you're fucking 8th graders." So
I got some
your
honorable
opinion really
mentions.
doesn't fucking
Though.
matter.
What you got?
The breakfast.
I haven't
bits.
named mine yet. It's a cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger was
The
good.
lunchroom cheeseburger slapped
Solid.
every time, no matter what.
Soybean burgers.
What's that?
Soybean burgers.
That's what they are? Well, they were good. I guess
Hey,
I like
them were-
soybean burgers then because them bitches were fire.
They
I
were
always
good.
get 2 of them, and I always got like a shit ton of pickles.
Yes.
Slap them bitches on there, bro.
Yes.
You didn't get salt until like junior or senior year after the lunch lady was like, "I
Yeah.
can trust you
Yeah.
to not say that I gave you a salt packet,"
Right.
which is
Because
ridiculous.
Or you
certain
could just-
people would just take them with them and do
You
some
go-
dumb stuff like snort them.
You go.
I was thinking just because the government didn't like us having like good food,
You go find the.
they were training us for the camps. That's what it was, for the FEMA camps.
Jesus, this is getting dark. It's getting darker than the setup in here today. I love it. I think it
like
looks
it.
clean.
It's conspiracy theory.
How's it look on there, Kent?
It looks good.
Bet. So
No.
yeah, the cheeseburgers.
The cheeseburgers were good.
I mean, I love the tenders and the mashed potatoes. That was
Yeah.
that was a close second to me. But the burgers, bro,
Joiner's drink looks photoshopped in.
does it?
Yes.
It's like shining, just like
It does stand out. Like just in that little frozen picture there, it stands out.
Yeah.
But no, honorable mentions. The breakfast pizza was amazing.
I never got the breakfast
Dude.
pizza.
Huh.
Did y'all ever eat breakfast in the lunchroom?
Sometimes. My senior year, they brought breakfast to us. In
I
the
did
classroom.
it a couple times. I
The
normally
fuck were
brought
y'all
my
so
lunch.
important for?
It wasn't. It
I
was
never
like
got
a fucking.
there.
It was chocolate milk, a orange, and something else. Something like a cheese stick. It wasn't nothing special. Like at first, they were like, "Oh, this is a great idea." They'd come in there, they'd give us like a sausage and egg or whatever. And it started out great. There was like plates of food, and then it was like cheese, orange, carton of milk.
I
That's all you
couldn't
get.
deal
Or
with the
sometimes a
watery
banana.
powdered eggs.
Yeah, they're right.
I'd like
But
I
the
never-
beef nuggets, that's
Well,
Beef
the
nuggets
beef
are
nuggets
the
were
beef nuggets
good.
were fire.
and the Crispitos.
Yeah,
When they served the salsa with it, they didn't always serve the salsa with it.
I mean, when we had the potato bar for like 6 months, that shit was fire.
I never had the
Because
potato.
Yeah, they knew
there
that
was,
they
there was
couldn't-
tendies every day, and I would get like tendies and a potato, and that I mean the
How
Kims
about
ran.
Marshall being special and getting chicken tenders every day?
Well,
We'd have to eat whatever
know,
dog shit they had.
there's
I
a
can't-
reason
I
behind
can't
that,
say,
but we'll
yeah.
talk about it.
We'll
after.
talk about that
It's
later.
not politically correct.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
said the P word.
It was some bullshit though.
Remember
Yeah, it was.
during,
I mean, it was full on a bitch move, but you can't do anything.
remember
about
when the Dr. Seuss week hit? Fucking green eggs and ham.
it. Oh yeah, I never.
You remember when we went to take what was that test you have to take in like 5th grade with the writing and all that?
SAT.
No, it wasn't SAT. It was was it SAT?
I think it was.
Oh,
you take
okay,
that in
maybe.
elementary school. It's like
Yeah.
3rd, 4th, and 5th grade.
Yeah. Whatever. You were hoping you were in a good teacher that
No,
could
like
cook class.
teachers would bring like Coca-Colas for you in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they bring like a little cookie, but you were hoping you were in a teacher's classroom that could cook worth of shit.
And they bring breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they bring like breakfast or cookie or something. Because
I never got that.
You hit 1 or 2 teachers' classrooms like this cookie is ass. This cookie is ass.
I just want some more of them sausage balls, bro. I made from your party every year.
Yeah, she'll bring more.
Bro,
I got the recipe from her.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking about this the other day. I don't know what
jalapeno in them.
I don't know what it was in like middle school. Like I always felt like I'd take a shit every morning. Like I'd roll up, my stomach would just be hurting. I never even ended up taking a shit, but I don't know if I got like a nervous stomach or
Up
what.
until
but
junior year, I did not ever shit at school.
I
The only reason I did was because we had football games, and I
Yeah.
was there for 14 hours a day.
Yeah, unless it just was like I'm either shitting myself or going to the bathroom right now.
But I'd run to the gym bathroom that nobody ever used.
Yeah, the only place I shit at the school was.
Definitely not in our field house.
Well, no, God no. That's fucking
awful.
That is worse than like
I didn't hardly pee in the field
prison
house.
floor. I feel like.
Yeah.
The only place I ever shit was in the gym before football games. That was it.
Yep, me too.
The only time at school. I mean, I live close enough. I could just walk home and shit if I needed to. I never did, but
I mean, I
I'd hold it in.
I shit at school a couple times. You still don't like shit at work, right?
Oh yeah, I'll shit at work. My new thing is.
I thought you used to not shit at work.
Handicap stall, baby.
I had to. It took me a while to find the perfect bathroom.
Yeah.
But I found it.
Well, like with your old job, you didn't shit for
At
a while.
Southeast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I found the bathroom though, and I started. When it got, I mean, one night I was like, I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah.
When I went to school at
Juniors-
Enterprise, I remember people's like, "Hey, there's secret bathrooms around this campus. You got to find them." And I found a couple secret bathrooms that nobody ever used.
Dude, my first week at Pensacola, I found the perfect shitter.
Yeah.
and I know right where it is.
And then
I
when I
shit
worked
in
at
it.
Fort Rucker, the guy he was technically my boss at the time. He's like, "All right, let me put you on what buildings you need to go to when you got to use the bathroom." He's like, "Just say you got to run a ticket out to 5700. Go there, hit the second floor, go to this."
I ain't never been. 5700's a nice building.
I like that place.
It's super nice.
I used to work for some of the people in there.
Nah, the good thing, the solid thing about being a service attendant is like I knew all the bathrooms out there get used, but because there's that many people, not that many bathrooms, but I know what bathrooms get used like the least amount. Well, the thing is, in high school, you didn't want to take a shit because you didn't want somebody to be like, "Oh, you took a shit." Oh, you took a shit.
Somebody's
some
beating
fucking-
on the door. Everybody's in there laughing
Somebody
at
come
you.
fuck with you.
Yeah.
The peeking through
Dude.
the hole, like, shit.
I shit in the bathrooms at school.
You-
I had to.
Did you lift your feet up?
Every time I knew they were the upperclassmen, I would feet would be up. I
No,
swear to God.
this is the thing though, is if you lifting the feet up's a solid move unless you get caught
I
lifting
was
your
so
feet
short.
up.
My
That's the problem.
Then it's over.
See,
for you.
like the problem, the funny thing is, I was already on my tiptoes because I was so fucking short. Like in 6th grade, I'm just like
He's dangling his feet.
I'm already fucking sitting there dangling my
He
feet.
getting no leverage. He's trying to shit.
He's
got a-
sinking into the toilet with his legs like that.
he's swinging. He's swinging them like he's on a seesaw or some shit.
Just stick him out and catch the side for some leverage. That's
Spider
fun.
Man.
Hey, but that new gym when it first opened up,
Oh, but it's nice.
that was a fucking nice shitter.
But
All
Gotta
of them.
check this place out.
But so like what I was saying though is like when in school you didn't want to walk in the classrooms to be like, "Oh, you took a shit," and everybody you'd be like, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah, if you're going for more
Now-
than 3 minutes, you should.
Now I'll go take a shit, blow that bitch up, and then someone be like, "Damn, you take a shit?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, you don't go in there." That was
Yeah,
rough.
watch out, dog.
I don't give a fuck.
You were scared to
what
admit
anybody
you had
thinks.
to take a shit. Now
Yeah.
you're just like, yeah, I just took a mean fucking poop. You should have smell that one.
Yeah, like I do not give a fuck if anybody knows to take a shit.
Mean Shard in there. Go
Well,
check it out.
Also in high school, like there was an element of like you didn't want girls to know you just took a massive dump in the bathroom. Now I don't
love
give
this.
a,
like,
now I don't give a fuck.
like you ever farted in class? Like, man, that wasn't me. And you're like, yeah, that was fucking me.
I was asleep one day.
You farted yourself away?
I was asleep one day, had my head down.
shit.
It was
I
like
did that once.
it was like right after we got done taking a test. Like I got done like before a lot of people.
Before you continue, as soon as you woke up, did you immediately cough?
Hold on, no, hold on.
Because that's the power moves.
No, so it was the teacher wasn't talking. It was dead silent because everybody else was taking a test, and I had my head down and was asleep. And I felt it, I heard it. I was sitting right behind Laura DeLea, and it was just, I went, whoa, and like everybody, and I picked my head up. Everybody turned to look down. I was like, no, that was like my foot, and I couldn't make my foot make that sound.
You should have said it was your desk sliding.
I panicked.
You should have. So what was that?
Damn, who shit?
It was like I was in such a
What
deep.
class was it?
Miss Fountains, I think.
Teacher did it.
Well, I was sitting in the back of the class too.
You should have. You nasty bitch.
But like I was so far asleep, I couldn't tell if that was like I dreamt just
Did you
absolutely
dream?
shitting myself.
So that's what happened to me one time. I fell asleep and I was like, did I just dream myself awake because I thought I farted? Or did I really fart? So I woke up and I said,
Did everybody laugh at you?
And that was the bad part. I think it'd been better if everybody laughed. Everybody just turned and looked at me.
Damn.
I was like, well, now
Dang.
Laura laughed at me. She started laughing. I was like, it was my foot. She goes, yeah, I'm sure it was. But yeah, it was.
Damn.
I
The foot thing, and then they're shooting not making a sound. Yeah, obviously because it didn't in the first
Well, like
place.
you know, occasionally you can get your foot to like make that sound,
Yeah.
like with your shoe, and I just could. I
your
couldn't.
foot don't go.
All right, sorry, I shit. I fucking shit. Okay.
Well, I had to,
Stands up.
All right, I did it. Mate,
fucking
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 cock
take
out
me to
myself.
jail. I'm sorry.
Ah, shit. That's
He
my
grabs the
bad.
bathroom pass and just leaves.
One of the funniest times. Wait.
We had somebody. It was like middle school. They were like, I got to go to the bathroom. And the teacher's like, no, you can't. And they asked again. No, he's fine. Like, I got to go. And he got like the little bathroom pass from, and as he opens the door, as he runs out, he's like holding his asshole in his hand, running to the bathroom. I'm not gonna say who it was.
Holding his asshole.
Like holding his asshole, dead sprinting towards the bathroom like this.
He got his finger and plugged it up.
I mean, it was probably. And not the thing is, not everybody saw it because like as the door was closing, he did that. And
So you know it was real. It wasn't.
Imagine like a senior catching you running through the hallway, plug.
I would just fall down.
We were over in the motel, so he had to run.
Oh,
And
I would have went to an elementary bathroom. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
And
Toilets are so low.
They're so little.
They were perfect for me.
We probably would have uncaulked that bitch from the floor.
and he was hauling ass, running like this. I don't know if anybody ever saw it, but I saw it and I remember it to this day. I'll tell you who it was afterwards.
Yeah, how do we get to this? Anyway, but anyway, here we are.
The funniest part of high school ever that I lived through.
Mm-hmm.
We're in Miss Fountain's class. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And we're in. It's like like left side of the room. There was 3 rows on this side of the desk,
and then they turn.
Yeah, well, the desk, the last 2 rows that touched her desk was mine and Johnny's seats up against her desk.
And Jonathan.
We're sitting there chilling. I mean, like, we're just literally doing nothing. She's like at the front of the classroom doing not shit. And we're just sitting there. And he goes, one cheek sneeze. And he leans over, and it's the loudest fucking fart ever. And she goes, that is disgusting. And everybody's like fucking dying laughing. I'm so glad he didn't try to pin that shit on me because everybody looked at me first, and I was just crying laughing. He was going.
He just slumped down in his desk.
After everybody got quiet, he go. I said, "What the fuck was that?" He said, "It's supposed to be silent."
He used to love doing that because he would like bump me. He's like, "Once you sneak," and he'd like fart. He just farted all the time like that.
No, but that day that shit was so funny. I won't ever forget.
With
that.
mine, I was lucky nobody was behind me because that would have been even. I think that would have been more
blown their eyebrows off.
I mean, and it wasn't like a. It was like. It like had like some length to it.
Yeah, so a flapper
Had
in
some
the ass
girth.
cheeks. I still think it's the funniest thing when you walk into Walmart bathroom and somebody's shitting and they're just fucking ripping it, dude.
Yeah,
It
just
is
laying
so
it down.
echoey.
I was at a rest stop one time.
And then you hear that last little.
It was me, Zach, and Caleb on the way to see Coetzel in Atlanta. And I was sitting in the bathroom taking a shit, and I had to pull up my phone and record like my facial expression because he was like, "Oh,
Oh God!"
and he was like, "Oh fuck,
Dude.
But yeah, he wasn't masturbating because you could hear him shitting, like you could hear it actively going on.
Dude,
He
he could be covering up the shit
with them-
sound to cover up the fap sound.
With the amount of pressure coming out of his asshole, I'm sure that's all it was for.
Dude, there was a guy at work that did this when I worked at a previous job. Dude, he was shitting and he was, oh God, like that. I was like this. I was like couldn't contain myself. I was recording my reaction too, and I was fucking dying. My face was fucking red.
I've got a video on my phone that I will show you guys after we.
I got a video on my phone too.
It's
One of the funniest things about
in
like
the same category, and it was one of the funniest moments ever.
I wish I had a phone whenever I did this. This is the most fucked up thing I've ever done. I think I told this on the podcast before. I was in California when we lived there. I was like,
shit yourself and sat down.
no. I was, how old was I? 4th grade, however old that is. And we were at Walmart about to leave, and I walk in the bathroom, and there's this kid. I had seen the kid earlier. I saw him run into the bathroom. He was like about to shit himself. And his dad, he was like, I gotta poop. And his dad was like, no, and he just like ran in the bathroom. I saw him do this. I was like, I gotta pee, so I walk in there, and he's down in the last stall just fucking baking it, son. Just just fucking it up. On the way out, fucking hit the lights on his ass. Oh no. That's the day I turned into an asshole.
I was in the bathroom at work one time, and it was a rough one. I'd been sitting in there long enough that the motion light had turned off.
Oh God.
yeah.
And I was in there going,
Yeah.
trying to get it to come back on.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Yeah.
Somebody cut the lights off on me in high school one time, and I was like, you know what? It's actually not bad.
What's worse
Nobody
though?
can see my feet.
What's worse though is that like I'm sitting in there, and the lights turned off. I couldn't get them to come back on. Then somebody walks in, and like if they walk in, you're taking a shit in the dark, and they're like,
what the fuck's going on in here?
Yeah, but if
What?
you get up with your pants around your ankles, and
At
you're
that
like,
point, your fucking,
somebody walks
your
in.
fucking legs are probably asleep.
yeah, they were. Oh, I've done it
Did
before.
you not want to get up because the light was off?
No, like it was just that prolonged of a like my stomach was killing me that day.
Damn. How much shit? Like, how much time do you spend shitting, and how much time do you spend sitting there?
I'm probably just like an average poop, probably 20 minutes pooping, 10 minutes sitting there on my phone, like before, like on both sides before and after.
20 minutes.
I'm a solid like 3 to 5 minutes pooping.
Yeah,
10 to
I mean, I'm
15
shitting
minutes
and
on my
riding.
phone.
Like, I got a shit, I'm out.
Eat. His record is 54 seconds.
Who?
Saw your
He's
pictures.
must be a one-turd man.
Dude, I
He
bet
claims
I
that-
can beat it. I bet I can beat
He
it.
claims that's normal for him though. He normally hovers about a minute.
That's nice, though.
He walks in, drops it, wipes,
Yes.
flushes.
He's
walks
got.
in.
He don't go into. The
He don't even
turd.
wash his hands for 2 minutes.
His shit's ready to come out. When
That's what he
rolls in.
says. He's like, that's how you. I was like, dude, nobody else in this world does that. He's like, I wait right when I go shit, I go shit.
So when he's sitting there on the couch, he's like, I really got to take a shit.
He
But he's
can,
waiting
he
for
can
it.
shit in a commercial break.
He's waiting for that. He's waiting for it to. He's waiting for it to turtle head before he goes to take a shit. Got to be.
See, I have this kind of stomach that I'll shit myself. I do some shit like that.
No. Oh, well, this isn't about shit, but it was about high school. In Mr. Book's class, you know how if you had a lab day and you didn't wear like pants or something, you had to like do paper book work or something.
Yeah.
One day I completely forgot. I had shorts on, and I was like, "Fuck." Laura DeLay goes, "I got sweatpants you can wear," and like they had there's like Abercrombie wrote across the ass, and they were gray and pink, and I was like, "I'm not doing fucking book work." I put them bitches on over my shorts.
Yes.
I had the tightest ass in that lab.
That's fire.
Got the fattest dumpy in
Did he
there.
laugh? Please tell me.
Everybody was laughing. Everybody's taking
the
pictures and
fattest
shit.
dumpy
But I
in
walk
the
around
lab.
or like, cause I just put them on in the classroom. Mr. Brooks starting the lab. Walk around the corner. And he goes. He starts shaking his head.
Gotta do it.
he looked at me. He's like, you should have probably just done the bookwork instead."
Safety is the number one concern.
But I was like, bro, I'm wearing shorts and we're measuring water. Come on now.
Yeah, it's just some water.
But
Me
Oh,
when the Third Room
okay.
podcast post on YouTube.
so now that,
Me every morning when I wake up.
now that segment is over,
Big Poop podcast.
Yeah, we
Texas.
killed 30 minutes.
Texas is the off-season national champions every year. Every year they got Quinn Ewers. I guarantee in his first 4 games he's probably going to have 7 to 8 interceptions at least.
Are you talking about this new guy they picked up?
This new guy, like the highest-rated quarterback to ever come out of high
Plays
school.
Alabama's second game.
Yeah,
Who's this kid?
Quinn Ewers. He's the
He
highest.
sucks.
He's the highest-rated quarterback ever coming
He
out of
got the most
college.
hideous fucking mullet I've ever
He's the
seen.
kid that forewent his senior year of high school to sign with Ohio State early because he had all his credits and signed that huge NIL deal.
Oh,
got
really?
his fucking bag at Ohio State. Obviously, C.J. Stroud's going to be the starting quarterback moving from here on out, and the era of a good backup quarterback is dead. Nobody, if somebody thinks they can start somewhere else, they're not going to sit behind. And so, yeah, he transferred and he went to the portal, signed with Texas. Texas fans are going nuts. Yeah, no, Texas is
That's
back.
the worst mullet I've ever seen in my life.
I actually like the confidence he rocks it with, though. I love the confidence he rocks it
Let me
with.
check it. Let me check it.
It is a pretty hideous mullet.
But like, if you rock it like just right there and like fuck it. Oh, bro, he's made I think well over $500,000 in NIL deals.
No, his
hasn't
first
touched the
NIL
field.
deal was $1 million.
Was it $1 million?
Yeah.
He's never touched the field. Never took a meaningful snap.
He's got
He-
he's got one snap at the end of a game. I can't remember what game it was. He got like a couple snaps.
Oh,
Not much.
I think he still has his red shirt, like straight up. Transferred to Texas.
You good?
And so now but Texas fans we're back. You know,
We're back.
Sarkeesian. Do you think with Sarkeesian getting this guy,
It'll help him a little bit.
if he doesn't do well, if it's another year like last year,
Gone.
do you think it's not going to work out? Like, because they won't fire him right away. But do you think that foreshadows him not working out at Texas?
I give every coach 3 years.
Oh, for sure. 4 really should,
Yeah.
but yeah, 3 years at least.
So if they play another season like this one, he's fucked. He's done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of recruiting, which Auburn hopped up from, they were supposed to be like 41st, hopped up to like 20th. So that.
No, I think it's higher than that. No, I think it's like 17 or 16.
Well, I knew it got a little higher, but I wasn't for sure, and I didn't want to oversell it. But Auburn's doing great in recruiting right now, surprisingly. Like, did not have it looked pretty bleak. But and all me keeping up with Auburn's recruiting and whatnot, and I run across a video, which we've all seen now, Nick Saban talking about Emmanuel Henderson, which was pretty dope.
Fucking
Yeah, it
cool
was
as
awesome.
shit.
Which was
I was
pretty
like,
dope.
I literally, it was before it was clipped. I went back and watched, and I was like, oh, I see Emmanuel's highlights. And then he was like, oh, yeah, Emmanuel. I was like, wait, let me record this. He is, like, out of all the Alabama's posts, it's funny because he's listed as running back / athlete.
Yeah, well, because
he's going to be on kickoff return next year.
And Saban even said, like, I've asked him what position does he want to play. He said whatever helps the team, which I think is very mature.
That is a very good
school
answer,
kid.
and Nick Saban's about that one.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is that's the kind of guy you want. Like that's what you're looking for in a
Good
high
kid
school.
off.
It gives him like legitimate praise. And that's,
Good
that's
kid on and
from
off the
goat,
field.
bro.
With kids, the way they get hyped up out of high school and all that, it's obviously turned very much into a business now. It already was, but it very much is now.
Bless you.
And kids looking out for like their NIL deals, they're this, they're that, and you got somebody like Quinn Ewers. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I don't know Quinn Ewers, but you got somebody like him just chasing a bag,
Right.
and then you look and you see somebody like Emmanuel. I'll play whatever you want me to play, or, however long it takes me to get on the field, whatever.
Yeah.
And
it was
thought
cool.
that was very mature.
It was a
of him.
cool clip to watch.
One of the things that hurt the most about this offseason is Sean Shriver's leaving.
Indiana bound.
Well, the thing is like, obviously the running back room got full.
Yeah.
He's getting full, and so I don't blame him for transferring, because I think he can contribute to
It's like a
anybody.
12-year senior.
I think he can. I can tell you, I think he can contribute to anybody's team in the country. I mean,
Yeah.
I think go to Alabama and have some kind of contributing role. Just that's the kind of guy and player he is. But that one hurts watching him.
Where do you
leave.
think Bo's going?
I've heard rumors that if Corral goes to the draft,
He is going to the draft. He's already announced that.
so he announced it. I heard rumors that he could be going to Ole Miss,
That could
but I don't know how.
I heard
solid
that
those
too,
are.
but
That dude.
Miami's looking for a quarterback.
So I'm not.
The SEC rehab program over there. I
Yeah,
wouldn't say rehab. It's more like the SEC's dumpster. I
How
don't know what
about
to call it.
Spencer Rattler?
Yeah,
South Carolina. That was a solid move.
Him and his
Shane-
tight end.
I'm telling you, Shane Beamer might be building something over at South Carolina. If you can grab, not saying Spencer Rattler's like that guy that's going to take him there. I mean, he very well could be, but I'm not saying he is. But if you can get somebody like that to just commit to your school like that,
Heisman favorite at the beginning of the season.
yeah. I mean, he's obviously a talented kid. He just, I don't think it. I just don't think it was
hasn't
working out. Yeah. Well, some games he's looked phenomenal. Some games he looks awful. But
At the end of the year last year, he looked great.
yeah.
I
That's
think
what I'm saying. It's like he's
Spencer
shown bright
Rattler
spots.
is too much. He's a one guy. It's all about him.
Oh, for sure.
He don't give a fuck about you.
And now-
Don't give a fuck about the team. That's all. He just gives a fuck about what he looks like and how he's doing.
Now, this
that's
could-
how I've always seen him from.
This could be a humbling
Last Chance
experience.
Yeah,
I mean,
not last chance you, but
QB1.
QB1.
This could be a humbling experience for him. You know, I had to transfer out.
by the way, the last
I'm not
QB1
that
was
guy.
supposed to be Bryce Young, and I would like to fucking see it.
Oh, they just never released it.
No,
Sick.
they filmed it, never released it.
But
It's fun. He's a Heisman winner.
yeah, so with Bo Nix, though, a lot of Auburn fans like good riddance. Da 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 da. Da. I mean, he was obviously getting better under that offense. I'm not saying he was like a world beater, but he gotten a lot better from his first 2 years.
He could make plays.
Yeah, with
Out of
Gus Malzahn
nothing,
having
out
no
of nothing,
quarterback.
he made plays.
Yeah. With what
He's a runner. He's not trying.
with the talent that Auburn had, you had to have a guy that could run around like a chicken with his head cut off.
Yeah.
But then I've seen some Auburn fans go, "Oh, if you don't want to be here, then fuck him, be gone, all that." You guys have just bitched at him for 3 years. Whether he wins a game or loses a game for you, just bitch at him for 3 years. I don't blame him for leaving. He's going to be under his third OC in 4 years.
In second or third fucking
Third.
head coach.
Yeah,
Gus Malzahn, Brian Harsin, and whoever he goes
well, the
to
thing
next.
is, I mean,
he might not even go nowhere. You never know.
well, the thing is if I'm gonna be under my third OC in 4 years, I'm gonna go look for. I'm gonna pick my OC.
Right.
I think that's the biggest thing with kids leaving or entering the transfer portal now is I want to pick who I'm playing for, especially with coaching changes and things like that. I hate to see him go. Now he did graduate from Auburn. That's why he went ahead and transferred. He graduated.
Yeah.
But I also don't think Auburn fans realize how. And Auburn fans are also, if Brian Harsin doesn't produce this year, he should be gone. Whatever.
I've heard that one several times.
I don't think Auburn fans realize how
building a program works.
How far Gus Malzahn, he put it in the dirt. I don't think Auburn fans realize how far it was in the dirt because he fucked up and won against Alabama a couple times, and so we Auburn fans are under the impression that the program's just fine and healthy. There's so many things Brian Harson's going to have to unfuck over the next few years, but him recruiting like he is has really helped, bringing in some former players to recruit and all. But yeah. So Auburn fans, calm the fuck down. Bo Nix, I'd have left if I was Bo Nix. Y'all wouldn't shut the fuck up bitching at him.
I love to see a crumbling fan base. I'm just kidding.
Oh, what?
I said I love to see a crumbling fan base.
Oh, and Joseph Goodman Jr. 's still a fucking bum.
Who?
Joseph Goodman Jr.
Oh, yeah.
He's still a fucking bum.
Yeah. I did say I'm not liking that bum ass tweet, but I agree with you.
But the thing is like Brian Harson's obviously done something huge like over this offseason for a second year or for his first recruiting season, going into his second year, being from Boise, Idaho. He flipped one guy from Bama, and he's flipped a guy from LSU, and he's gotten some big recruits like for Auburn. Starting right now, they're 3 stars and 4 stars, yeah, but they're like we got the number 1 safety out of JUCO, things like that. I mean, that bodes well for a guy that can move from Boise to down south and still recruit. Now you've got some former players helping doing that, like Trevon Reed and guys like that, but he's like almost pulled off this miracle in recruiting because it was looking bleak. And you got Joseph Goodman Jr. talking about how shitty Brian Harsin is, because they put all the writers on a Zoom call, and when they started the Zoom call, they're like, "Hey, we're not going to take questions today about guys transferring or anything like that. This is about recruiting. That's what we're focused on today, about the guys we're bringing in." And he was like, he's talking about how weak that was to not let them ask questions like they want to and stuff like that. I'm like, it's fucking early signing day. Like, of course.
Yeah.
Like you don't go see the musical Cats and ask about fucking Hamilton. Like, it's early signing day. You can ask about those other questions for the next 365 days. You can talk about it as long as you want. But it's early signing day. Let's focus on the guys that are signing for Auburn. That we're, and so the fact that you want to call somebody weak for not letting you ask those questions on that day. He's answered them before. He'll answer questions like that. I know he had to be mad as fuck when the deadline for vaccination came up and Brian Harsin stayed and he was vaccinated, but he just didn't. I'm not fucking talking. I'm a football coach. I'm not a fucking doctor.
Yeah.
I got my shit done. Like I'm not talking about it.
Right.
Because that was one of the first things he was in on. It was that and the fact that Brian Harsin passed out free hats to the press, and Joseph Goodman Jr. acted like that was a bribe. Like you're not a good enough writer to have to bribe you.
Yeah.
So
and who gives a shit?
He's got a book out, best-selling. This is my question: how is every book best-selling? Every time somebody releases a book, it's the number 1 best-selling.
They're number 1 bestseller.
It's like every new movie that comes out is number 1 movie in the world.
Yeah, critically acclaimed, and number 1 movie in the world.
Number 1 movie in the world right now, Spider-Man: No Way Home. That bitch got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
There's a big thing
That's
about
fucking
that.
nutty.
I read into stuff like that before. How that gets to be where it's at is because. What'd you say?
Hey, we're laughing.
Jordan's deleted.
Launched a fucking monstrosity of spit out.
We looked at each other.
The critically acclaimed thing and stuff like that, they can do like selected showings. And if somebody's like, "Hey, you get to come and watch this movie early. Come watch this movie early. What'd you think?" If you go, "That movie was fucking trash," and they ask 40 other people out of the 90 people there, and the 40 people liked it, they're going to take what those 40 people said and go, "These people love this movie. this person said this or whatever. So yes, if one critic out of 100 can say that movie's good, it is technically critically acclaimed.
Yeah. But yeah, he's got a book about how great Nick Saban is great. But
He said it.
I've never denied that.
No, you haven't?
I've never denied that. But like you can't. You can't be an Auburn sports writer and cover Auburn,
And shit on Auburn
but
every day.
and shit on Auburn every day.
That's just maybe that's his
That's his stick. Yeah.
niche.
Yeah,
I thought I had a
he's
pretty good
fucking
idea. I'm
bomb.
not gonna lie. Just fucking find this guy and just throw him a pair of gloves and let y'all just fucking duke it out.
I'm telling you, rough
I
and
would do
rowdy.
it right
I'm
now.
down. We'll set up our version of a rough and rowdy.
Hey,
I
I've
would do it
been
right now.
watching. Have y'all seen on
My
YouTube?
luck, he'd be like 6'5", 250, and just get my ass whooped.
Doesn't mean he
I'll
can fight.
That's true.
I'll fight him.
All you gotta do is punch him in his dick once. He's gonna
Street
drop.
beefs on YouTube. You remember the Kimbo Slice videos?
Yes.
This is essentially the same thing.
Street beefs.
Yes, check
It's
it
in a
out.
fucking
It's
dog
a cage. It's called what is it? Satan's Backyard.
I've seen some
Yes.
ones on TikTok where they have like cattle like gates all the way like in a circle.
Yeah,
and
this is all fenced in, and this dude's been doing it for a long time. He started it out as like, so instead of gang members killing each other, they would come to this,
and beat the shit out of each
yeah,
other.
and just have a fight, and it's like, all right, this guy won the fight.
This is
And
it's
they
positive.
pick what they want. You can do kickboxing, you can do boxing, you can do mixed martial arts, you can
That's
go
kinda
fucking
cool.
bare knuckle.
They go
they
hard.
don't give a fuck.
There's one little dude called Baby Hulk. He's like what 5'4"
He's
maybe.
5'5".
I
but
saw
he
that
is
one on
fucking
TikTok. I
That
think.
dude's
jacked.
bad. He knocked this dude out that was like 6'2".
Holy shit.
Yeah. But
But it's yeah. That Joseph Goodman. He's never got a good thing to say about Auburn. Never.
No, doesn't appear that way.
I quit clicking on his article so he doesn't get to read. Even Auburn fans are like at this point, like they'll quote tweet him his stuff. I'm like, do not click on the article. Do not keep this guy employed. He's a garbage ass.
he
sports
reports him every time he sees him.
writer. Oh, the funniest thing is somebody took a video when Brian Harsin was tossing out those hats. And so every time he tweets something shitty about Brian Harsin, everybody just replies to Brian Harsin tossing a fucking hat. It's the funniest shit.
Pretty good.
And, if you're in the Dothan area, check out what's it called? Goat Wings.
Where's this at?
It's a food truck, and they go to the Piggly Wiggly on Montgomery Highway. Let me tell you something. We drove there today just to get the food and come back. It's the second time we've eaten it.
Oh shit.
It's good.
Kayla tagged me in some shit for some wings and stuff like that.
It's probably that.
I don't know. Let me look.
Cajun ranch fries, bro.
Goat wings.
Goat wings.
Goat.
It's like a.
I think
it's
I think it is.
It's
what
a
you're
little
talking
bus,
Uh-huh.
and he turned into a food truck.
That's awesome.
And you roll up like Mahaley got what they call it? Lemon pepper.
Oh. Lemon pepper
Yeah,
stepper.
she got lemon pepper. I got the tenders, and then I got double ranch Cajun ranch fries.
Yeah.
'Cause you get two sides. They're good too. And I cut all of it up, put it all in together, mash it around. Oh, fuck!
My mouth's watering.
It is so
I'm hungry.
delicious.
Yep. That's
I'm so
exactly.
hungry.
Well, that's exactly.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Hit that up.
That looks legit.
It's so good, bro. It's so good.
That's what I
You
thought.
can
the
get
Cajun
cheese
ranch
fries.
Do you know like
were,
what their
yeah.
hours are?
He's there till like 6, and I don't know what time.
You
he
can
gets there.
probably check them on.
I think he does
Facebook
Enterprise,
or
too.
something, Yeah.
No.
I think it was the Enterprise.
I'm going to
too.
Dothan tomorrow, so
Hit him up.
if I'm going, well,
You just pull up in front of it. You can order online, or you can roll in. Just tell
well,
them
I'm
what you
going to
want.
the movies, so I don't know. We'll see.
Figure it out.
You can eat some wings
Whoa, whoa.
or tendies. They're good. They're good for real.
All right, I'll try it. I
Anyway.
love wings.
Urban
You know how to-
Meyer's
you know how-
out. What?
You know how to eat a flat?
Oh, will you push it down?
You squeeze that
Yep.
motherfucker, push it down.
I don't. I mean, that's all Mahaley eats is flats. I don't.
I
fucks with
love
it.
flats now because since I learned how to do that.
They're little. I will tell you, they're little wings. So
Oh,
get you some extras.
that's fine.
Get more than you want.
Oh, well.
The little ones are honestly the better ones because it's
crunchy.
solid. And it's solid. Anyway,
All right, go on with Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer's out as the Jaguars head coach
Bidding-
after
after
the
years.
after the owner says that he's not leaving.
He's not fucking leaving.
Well, that's-
signed a contract for 5 years. Didn't even make it his first year.
How can you do that though? I mean, they got to buy you out, obviously. but,
Colossal
like-
shit, bro. Urban Meyer is a walking shit show.
I know, but it's like
Now-
5-year contract.
Fuck you.
now look,
Back to me.
not Nick Saban did better in the NFL than Urban Meyer did, obviously. But it did have like a little bit of like Nick Saban NFL vibes. Like
I mean-
Nick Saban, great college coach, and then when he go into the NFL, everybody was like, is it really going to work out? Which if he'd got come to find out, he didn't get to run the team exactly like he wanted to. If he'd got D Breezy, he might have.
Yeah, it'd have been great.
If I'm Urban Meyer, I'm not mad though.
He'd still be at
I
Miami.
just made the 5-year contract in.
He'd still be there.
Not
He'd
at fucking
still
Alabama.
He'd still be the shit.
Not
for
at
old
fucking
dad.
Alabama.
Or old dad, or old
But
dad.
it didn't have. Nope, I didn't feel good about the Urban Meyer hire from the beginning. I didn't think it really was going to work out.
No, me either. I never thought it was going to be worth their shit. What?
Are you laughing because that rhymed?
Yeah, Urban Meyer hire.
I wasn't thrilled about it.
I don't think
I don't give a shit because I'm not a Jaguars fan. I'm a Jets fan.
I think there's something more than just a
Just
head
saying.
coach going on there. Honestly, I mean, you got to think
2010
the
AFC
coach ain't out there playing on the field. You know, it's not the coach playing on the field though. You gotta remember.
Right. Well, no,
We couldn't even drive when they were the AFC champions.
I was 10 years old.
Look, the thing is though with him is that it's not the field. It's not what produced on the field.
No.
That's not the only thing. Now, if he'd have been like undefeated, nobody gave a fuck if he was beating the shit out of players. Come to find out, he was like he kicked the fucking kicker or something. And like, yeah, y'all didn't see that?
No, I
Roughing
did
the
not.
kicker.
Like literally, he like kicker missed a kick or something, and he like fucking kicked him.
I did see the
He's
article.
like, let me show you what you're supposed to do.
Hey, kick, boy.
Hey, fucking kick. Oh, bam. I tell you what, I wonder what Coach Reynolds, if that field goal would have been good for.
Former
him.
Jaguar-
bottles he kicked when he walked in the locker room against Franklin.
Dude.
That motherfucker would have went 70.
Former Jaguars kicker Josh Lambo says he was kicked by Urban Meyer
Still
during
didn't get the
warm-ups.
Google, huh?
Get fucking pranked.
No.
Still didn't get the Google.
No.
App.
No.
I didn't
Look,
get
let me
it
show
either.
you.
Did you flip your thing though?
Yeah.
That's how I got right here. Hold on. Google right there in the center. Boom.
This is what I got, boys. Google right there. Boom.
Yep.
Boom.
We get the same results.
Boom.
Look,
Don't matter.
Safari.
I
just get mine a lot
Look. Safari. Boom. There it is.
Yeah, but you have to go like.
And look, it's
up
Watch.
top.
Watch.
I don't like it.
Ready? Ready?
I
Glad
can
my
I can
browser's
literally-
cleared.
I can literally type
Not-
in the search bar and it goes straight to Google whatever I put. Whatever
I don't have to
type
go
in.
straight to Google. I'm already there. We'd already talked about this.
But when you use Safari and you pull stuff up, it's automatically Google.
That shit was so. I wish I'd have thought of that. That would have been perfect.
Sunshine in your hair.
Come on, ready to take a look around.
That's a good thing you decided on
thought-
podcasting,
I
not singing.
thought Christian was drunk off of his ass
sings
last
that?
night when
Lone Star.
Let's keep it there.
he sent that video. It's like, oh shit, this is a filter. Hey, Joiner, hold on. Oh, what's going on? Hey, here's the charger. I was like, this dude's drunk.
No, just fucking very sleepy.
Oh no, my eye.
But
Stocks.
yeah, no. So Urban Meyer out, didn't last very long. Hey, what if
What if?
What if?
Jags
Season
hired
2
Ryan Day?
Hey, I like Ryan Day.
Ohio State hired
I
Urban
do
Meyer.
like Ryan Day.
You like him?
Yeah.
What do you
Now
think?
I
What do you
like
think?
I like Jim Harbaugh's quote after they beat him. Did you hear what he said? Because apparently, like Ryan Day's kind of slighted Harbaugh in the past, and he was like, I can't remember. Let me pull up the exact quote. It was funny.
While he's looking for that, did y'all at least listen to one of the sounds that I sent?
I watched the video.
It was like, I'm Mr. Blue
Yeah, I've seen that
Christmas.
one.
I'm high on crack. That shit was- See, on me it's normal size.
Christian says this is
See?
normal
No,
size.
it's
We're like,
normal.
damn, that's small.
Sending
Okay.
it from TikTok.
No, this is from gallery.
Oh, so Jim Harbaugh said there's definitely some stuff that people said that spurred us on. He said sometimes people that aren't standing on third base think they hit a triple, but they didn't.
Bing bong.
Basically saying like Ryan Day thinks he's the reason Ohio State's good, when really he took over a phenomenal program and just kept the car in the middle of the road. That was a solid like little jab back at him. Some people just think just because they're standing on third they hit a triple, and they did. That's solid.
I like that.
I like it.
But You're gonna make a fucking mess here in a minute.
It's fucking empty.
Jordan's
Come
getting
in.
mad.
There's
Stop
always
playing.
a little bit at the bottom.
Dude,
Jordan wants
if-
to be a dad so bad.
If I had if I had that
He's the
confetti
dad of the
cannon
group.
that I was looking for, Jordan would be fucking livid.
Bro, he was like, I was gonna bring a confetti cannon and just launch that bitch when it started.
I'd be fine.
That should have been hilarious.
But do you really think that just because it's empty, that it's completely dry at the bottom?
Oh my god, I had a stroke. Confetti.
Confetti.
Confetti. I should go get it. I don't know.
Right. Well, it's got a lip on it. What I'm saying. So what? Look.
My shoe won't make the noise again.
Stocks. I am +3 today. I'm off until next Wednesday.
My man.
Love that. We're doing episode 100. Love that. It's just a good week, man. Just a good week.
Just feeling good.
Just a good. Just a good old boy.
Bound down,
I'm just like that even.
Dead even, huh?
Yeah. I'm just.
Fuck the podcast.
No,
Daddy.
podcast is great, but it's just I'm not.
Tough week.
Yeah. Yeah. Tough week.
Up to. It's been somewhat solid week. And Spider-Man No Way Home tomorrow.
No hay home.
No way home.
No hay.
No way.
No hay.
No way.
No, hey, won't.
I'm up too.
Good. Yeah.
We finished our.
Did you win the fucking lottery?
Y'all freaked out last time when I was like +4. So
Hey, that's a big number for
it
you.
was good. I thought it was a good week.
I'm waiting for Ken to one day just be like +5. Got some pussy this weekend.
I don't add that much up. Don't add that much to it. You act like it's the greatest thing in the world.
say
It's
put-
like, oh, hey,
Tire
special
pop.
occasion.
It's not.
Fucking house leaking. Hey, I got some pussy though. +5.
Right. Broke my leg. Yeah,
My
no,
leg.
My leg.
We finished the last class today, so we're done for the rest of the year. And
Sick.
coast my way
Look at that,
through the
didn't make a
rest of the
mess.
year.
Coasting it out.
Yep.
Roll Tide, brother.
Yep. Tough parts behind us.
Well, I'm stoked.
Yep.
Go like. I don't remember which way it goes.
It's
Subscribe and hit
something
the
like-
notifications.
Ring that bell, motherfucker.
Go follow us on Twitter @ThirdPod and on Instagram @_the_third room_. Call the number at 205-386-0889. Thank you for helping me. And also,
All right,
Go ahead.
we're gonna put you in timeout.
and
Go ahead.
also thanks for watching
Dad.
us for 100 episodes or listening rather, because we've only been on YouTube
Like
for what,
7, 8,
something like that.
something like that.
Maybe 10. I don't know. Either way, we appreciate everybody listening. That's not good. I might have to cut that one out.
What?
I said that I appreciate everybody listening. I always say thanks for listening.
Oh,
That's not good.
I think it was cool for 100.
You think it was cool? Thanks for listening.
That's third.